3 people, including the guy who owns the Washington Post, 3 people own more wealth than the bottom half of America.
What happens when one billionaire owns too much? His properties can start to cannibalize each other. And that seems to be the case in Jeff Bezos' life, as Amazon is now trying to block the Washington Post from obtaining its internal records. According to the Daily Beast, Amazon sued the state of Washington on Monday to prevent its Department of Labor from divulging some information about the company's Project Kuiper, its initiative to provide satellite-powered broadband service that has repeatedly been under investigation. The Post isn't actually a defendant in the suit, but it seems clear that they're the ones that Amazon is intending to target with this lawsuit. Neither the Post nor Amazon have commented on the lawsuit. And this all started back in November of last year when the Post requested information from the state of Washington regarding investigations into Amazon's Project Kuiper. The state told Amazon that it intended to comply with the information request, giving Amazon a chance to act, and Amazon did. Amazon is seeking to prevent the release of the information, citing proprietary information and trade secrets that could be revealed. It also claimed that the release could put Amazon at a competitive disadvantage, saying it could, quote, threaten the confidentiality, integrity, and/or availability of private and public infrastructure and telecommunications networks. In the lawsuit, Amazon wrote, "The public's interest in disclosure of the proprietary records does not override Amazon's interest in protecting its proprietary information. The public at large does not have a prevailing interest in knowing Amazon's unique methods of conducting business and/or data unique to Project Kuiper, except to the extent the public intends to improperly use such information to its economic benefit and to the detriment of Amazon and its investments." And that's a bold statement from Amazon of all companies to make, that the public at large is not interested in knowing Amazon's unique methods of conducting business. Oh, yes, we are. We're all very interested in learning about their unique methods, and not because the public at large is trying to copy Amazon or make money off of them. Sure, Amazon has other competitors out there beyond the public at large, but any company that's a legitimate competitor of Amazon's, I'm going to say, could probably obtain the intel they're after in different ways. Starlink, for example, isn't waiting to read an expose in the Washington Post to find out what Amazon is up to. No, Amazon doesn't want us to know about what they're up to. And to an extent, you can understand why. Bad press is bad for business, and bad business is bad for Bezos.
I gave up on being well understood a long time ago. I realized it would take so much energy, and you'd probably still fail.
To be understood.
To be understood is too difficult. It's as a public figure. It's hard enough, by the way, to be well understood by your loved ones, by your kids and your close family members and your closest friends. Even that is difficult. It takes a lot of energy.
Still, Amazon has come under a world of fire for its, let's say, questionable business practices in the past. None of it has yet taken down the company in any kind of meaningful way. Also, if those unique business practices are actually found to be illegal business practices, perhaps Amazon is fearful of further litigation or judicial consequences. Again, the company is so big and so wealthy that they can likely fight off or bear any pending financial burden. As for the legality potentially being an issue, we all saw Bezos and his prominent position at Trump's inauguration. His shady business dealings will likely be excused if they're found out, but as I mentioned, Starlink by SpaceX is Amazon's main competitor with this Project Kuiper, and Elon Musk has a much better standing with Trump than Bezos does. As for Bezos himself, he insists that he has never prevented the Washington Post from functioning or pursuing stories, even if those stories paint him or any of his business interests in a bad light. But speaking of billionaires in bad light, Mark Zuckerberg is fighting internal turmoil himself. In a leaked memo, Zuckerberg is threatening to fire any staffers who are caught leaking memos. The irony is fun. He told his staffers in an all-hands meeting, "We try to be really open, and then everything I say leaks. It sucks. When information is stolen or leaked, there are repercussions beyond the immediate security impact. Our teams become demoralized, and we all waste time that is better spent working on our products and toward our goals and mission." So So his argument is that leaks are ultimately bad for the staffers' productivity, which is bad for the bottom line. And we can't have any hindrances when it comes to productivity, not this year. Zuckerberg is optimistic that while the rest of the world burns, 2025 will be a big year for Meta. He told staffers that he predicts a highly intelligent and personalized digital assistant will hit 1 billion users this year. Gross. Also, how many of those users will be real users, Zuckerberg? It's just another space race, though. Zuckerberg said, I think whoever gets there first is going to have a long-term, durable advantage towards building one of the most important products in history. Well, I don't want this product. I don't even like the existing products that Mark Zuckerberg has given us. There seems to be a rise in nostalgia from older Zoomers, millennials, and Gen Xers who all remember and miss a time before Facebook and smartphones. Even the younger Zoomers seem to be romanticizing a time before theirs. This world we currently live in and exist in feels unreal and defunct, to the point that digital alternatives to the world and people we once knew seem like the best case scenario. The old world isn't coming back, so we have no choice but to look forward and move on. But it would be nice if we had a say in what our collective future looks like instead of just letting a handful of psycho billionaires dictate our future for us. All right, that's it for me. If you got anything out of this, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks.